Hi, welcome to Go Long Beach. I'm Councilman Daryl Supernaw from the 4th District. We're here today at the corner of Palo Verde and Stearns with a brand new retailer, Ebike Galaxy. And I'm here with the owner-operator, Nels Hasen. Nels, welcome to Go Long Beach.
Thank you.
First, can you tell us about e-bikes? What are they? How do they relate to bicycles? And about your shop here.
The modern e-bike is the way for everybody to get back on bikes. All the different styles and designs that they've done, they've made it for everybody. E-bikes nowadays have the range to really get you all the way across town and back numerous times.
What made you decide to open a store for e-bikes?
Well, my generation was probably the last ones, or one of the last ones, that lived and grew up on bikes. But as we get older, we get kind of, our bikes get put on shelves and on hooks in the garage, and we kind of just lose sight of what was fun when we were kids. So I have a herniated disc, and I thought, it came into my mind that I was going to jump on an e-bike and that was going to be the answer. Little did I know I fell in love with riding the e-bike and just getting back on the bike again. And finding friends to ride with, it was a little hard to do. We don't have a lot of specific e-bike stores around our area, so I decided to fill the void.
Fantastic. How long have you been open? What kind of selection do you have? All those things.
Gotcha. Well, we opened up back in December of last year, and we carry a large selection of different brands, probably around 7 or 8 different large brands from all across the world, and a selection of price range that could fit pretty much anybody's pockets.
And this is like cutting edge technology. I assume the electronics are very sophisticated in it.
Yeah.
And then there are pedals on most of these bicycles, I assume.
Over 95% of the bikes in my store are pedal only, so we don't have a large selection of throttle style bicycles. These are all going to be pedal assist, which work on a multitude of different sensors like torque sensing and speed sensing and cadence sensing. And these motors will actually read your output over 1,000 times per second and give you a calculation and then give you a power source kind of that's fitting to what you're putting out.
So there is an exercise element to this. You're pedaling and...
There's as much exercise as you want to get. But if you do hit that wall, you always have the possibility of turning up the power and really just coasting down the road.
And you're in an iconic shopping area of the 4th District.
Definitely.
You're right next door to Simone's, which is a 20-year establishment, and right down the mall from Mari's Pizza, which has been here over 60 years. So you're the new kid on the block, but you don't have any trouble explaining to people where you are if you mention either of those places.
No, I use both of those places in my direction giving to all of my customers that are looking for us.
Right. And if someone were to come in, would you be able to give them that personal service? That is, could you walk them through everything they need to know about e-bikes?
That's what I specialize in.
Okay, so that's the retail edge here, is that they get to talk to the owner-operator and have everything explained.
I'm here 7 days a week.
Fantastic. Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
And we'll be back with a very special guest, our Long Beach Bicycle Ambassador. Now I'm here with our very special guest, Long Beach Bicycle Ambassador, Tony Cruz. Tony, welcome to Go Long Beach.
Thank you, Councilmember Supernaw.
So we're here at Ebike Galaxy, and I'd like your perspective on this e-bike phenomenon. What are your feelings about it?
Well, I think for one, it's a really beautiful shop that they've put together here. You can tell that they've really invested a lot into the build out and as well with the inventory that they carry here. So I think it's actually one of the premier bike shops here in Long Beach.
Wow, appreciate that.
Yeah.
And just e-bikes themselves, it's just part of our general mobility plan, I guess, more than anything else.
What I really enjoy about e-bikes is it gives sort of the average person an opportunity to get out and explore their city by bike.
So this really fits that 8 to 80 profile that you've mentioned so often in the past of who we're targeting in Long Beach.
It does, because on the younger end of the spectrum, the 8 to say, maybe 30s or 40s, they're more likely to go out on a pedal bike, but for more of our, more mature riders, retirees, things like that, they're way more likely now to pick up an e-bike and then ride together. So it really kind of rounds out that spectrum. So we have all the way from 8 to 80 out on our infrastructure riding bikes.
Tony, I know May is National Bike Month, but we'd like to know what the city is doing and what your office is doing to support biking throughout the year.
So the Transportation Mobility Office is constantly working on selecting and implementing new bike infrastructure throughout the city. as well as through our Go Active Long Beach promoting events throughout the city that tie both the infrastructure in with our general public so they can get out there and actually experience what we're putting out there for them.
Is there a website where we can go to check out these events?
You can go to goactivelongbeach.com and we'll have a list of all of the citywide events for transportation and mobility on there.
Okay, well thank you, Tony. Really appreciate you being here on Go Long Beach. That's it for this segment. We'll see you next time, and go forth.